Hi everyone, this is Melissa from Melissa Lee Designs. I am finishing up a layout that I'm working on for my design team project for Scrappy-Doo. And I am working with the Mouse Memories file. So this little girl and the title all come from Mouse Memories from scrappydoo.com. Let's see. So to begin with, we're going to start with a 12 by 12 sheet of craft cardstock. I've inked all my edges with my color box chestnut ink. So I've inked the edges with that. And then for this one here, this sheet is from the Simple Stories Say Cheese collection. I love this. I wish that I bought 2 packs because all the paper is double-sided and then I can't make up my mind which side I want to use, and then I don't want to use it because I figured, you know, eventually I'll probably want to use the other side, but I'll make do with what I have. So anyways, I've used, all the papers came from the Simple Stories collection. So, like I said, this is 11.5 by 11.5, and we're just going to glue this down. All right, that'll do. Okay, so we got that down. Move this out of my way. Okay, next I used one of the mouse ears from her dress. As you can see, the little girl has little mouse ears. So I took one of the mouse ears and I blew it up for kind of like a little embellishment mat. So we're going to adhere this down kind of crooked onto my page. We're going to have it lined up to where it's touching. There, looks about good. Okay, smooth that out. And then part of this collection, the Say Cheese collection, it has some borders. So I just cut out the border. It's like a sheet of borders, and I just cut out the border that I wanted to use. And it also came with some stickers. I'm not, you know, I usually don't use stickers, but it came with the set, so I might as well just use it to create a border. So I added the sticker to one of the borders and then these little chevron arrows. So we're going to adhere that right at the bottom of the mouse head. So I'm just going to bump it up right against the mouse head, line it up. And that's, if you don't have this collection, you could use like a 2-inch border. It's 2 inches by 11.5. So we have that. Next is going to be, let me see. Well, I guess we'll work on the photo mat. The photo mat measures, let me see, what is it? 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 for the small mat. And then for the larger mats, I have 6.5 by 4.5. So we're just going to measure that up. Okay, so that's going to be my photo mat. Let me see. And the little girl. The little girl measures, I assembled her within my Silhouette Studio software, and she is measuring 7.125, and then I just kept everything, the ratio, the same. The title measures, let me see, 3.345 high. And I popped both the girl, and I'm going to pop this title up on foam. You can buy this foam at Michael's or Joann's or, you know, pretty much anywhere. It's in the foam section. You know, it's, let me see. It has adhesive on the side. So I use this to pop up my stuff on my scrapbook pages. So I just cut it up, the sheets up in little pieces, and then I put it on the back. I've seen other crafters use this, and I think it's just the smartest thing. It saves me so much money than buying the foam, the pop dots and stuff all the time. So let's see. This is actually a little bit too big. Okay, so then you put that down. That's going to go up here. Little girl is going to go down here. And then the flower, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to start gluing things down. So I use zip dry glue. I prefer it, I don't know. I haven't really tried others. I just like it. The only thing is that the bottle tends to get, the cap tends to get dried out. So what I do is I think they're called quilling pins, but I put a little pin in the nozzle when I'm not using it. And I think it helps with it not drying out. And then you just glue the other side of the foam. Just put some glue down. But I like this stuff because once you put it down, you can move it around and it wipes away clear, or it dries clear and it wipes away easily. If you use too much or if it spills out, you could just wipe it off. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this girl down. Okay. Okay, so you're going to turn her over. You're going to glue it. Kind of want her to sit at the top of this red border and then her balloon be in the mouse ear. So you're going to lay her down. And then for the photo mat, I'm just going to use my ATG gun. Okay. We're going to lay this down. And again, it's going to rest kind of at that sticker border. Yeah. So even though this title's been sitting here drying, I'm still able to maneuver it around, and that's another thing why I like this glue. It doesn't dry immediately, and you could still move things around and adjust if need be. Okay, so now this flower I made using a flower from one of my Cricut cartridges. I believe it was called the Close to My Heart Artsy, and I'm assuming it's a mum, but I used the paper from this Simple Story collection. I used the paper, created the flower, and then after it was all glued and put together, I put some stickles on it. And then for the center, I used my iRock tool, and I put in the jewels that you can get. So I heat set those in to kind of create a Mickey head. So this I'm going to put at the bottom here. And it has a flat back to it. That's why I kind of like this these type of flowers, because they're flat. And then I can glue them down and they sit pretty good in my scrapbook albums. So we're just going to assemble that. Down at the bottom without gluing it to the mat itself. So glue that down. And that is it. So a simple layout. And I'll post pictures of it at the end.